Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this videos. Yes, to this video. So, in this video, I'm going to answering easy question 26 of big code, which says remove duplicates from a sorted array. So what I'm going to do is they're going to give me a sorted array. I read through this question, I read through the question, and I believe they're giving me a sorted array, and they want me to edit that array to remove duplicates in the first n elements. Then now the rest doesn't matter what to be there. I can leave them the way they were, but just the first n elements should be sorted. So what I'm going to do is first should be without duplicate. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an integer c where what I have to do is when a number starts repeating itself, since it's already sorted, they'll be close together. So when it starts repeating himself, I count the number of times I repeated himself. When I reach the end, I just put only this one. Like I leave only that one and I continue. And like here, I'll just put one, then I continue. I come here, I take two, and I instead of putting two where he is, I put two where this one is. Like I continue back from this guy. Now when I reach here, C will be one here, okay? Now I now will be equals to C. I will have to move to be equals to C. So that the next thing I'm going to, I'll just take two and I'll put two in I minus C. That means it's I minus C. That means 2 will be here now. In fact, this is how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do for int I equals to 0, I less than nums point length, and finally I plus plus. So I say if I is not equals to the last element, length minus 1, and nums I equals to nums I plus 1. If this is true, let's do this. Do C plus equals to 1. Increase C by 1, then continue. I don't do what comes after this, just go to the next iteration. Until this stops being the case, then now you do nums I minus C nums I. So take that element and move down. And now what is the case now? So in every case, I'll be taking the next element and putting on I minus C. So that means in this case, 2 will replace 1 and 2 will be back there, but 2 will replace 1. And I think I'll need to count because they're asking me to return an integer, which is equals the number of elements in the new array. So what I'm going to do is I'll need a new integer called k. So I think I needed to initialize the C2. Always initialize your elements, guys. Now, when I do this, whenever this happens, I say k plus plus, I increase k by 1. And when I'm done, I'm going to return k. So I don't think this will have taken me much time. Was quite easy if I've not made any, or I have a network error. So I'm going to add this. Oh, I'm going to look for select a network. Sorry for the technical issues. It's going to correct it in no time. Select Nemo. Okay, sorry now. Okay, I'm going to run that to run all the test cases. If there's an error, I'll see it. Okay, now the test ran correctly, so I just needed to return this key, which is a count of the number of elements which have been sorted and not repeating. What comes after them is none of my business. So let me submit this. As soon as it decides to submit, whoa, 0 milliseconds. It ran in almost no time, and it's the best time. Well, thank you guys, thank you, and please like, submit. Let me enlarge this so that you can see the solution. I've never really done this. Okay, there's a solution. So when I start seeing a repeating letter, I start counting the number of times it repeats itself. When I have that number of times it repeats itself, I start putting now in such a way that I'll be working from the first time he appeared. So, and eliminate all the repeats. So I'm moving from where I am, taking it and putting it after the first time he repeats himself. So I've created a shift of C, and I'm equal to shift of C. If another guy repeats himself, the shift of C increases to 5. If it was 2, it increases to 5, or the number of times it repeats itself, and it keeps working. So that's where we're going to end for today. Thank you guys, and I will see you on the next one.